Ever found yourself pondering what calorie deficiency is and how it might be the secret to a slimmer body? Well, let's unravel this mystery together. Calorie deficiency, or as some may call it, a calorie deficit, is a state where you consume fewer calories than your body uses for its daily functions. Picture this. Your body is like a machine that needs fuel to run, and calories are that fuel. But what happens if the machine doesn't get enough fuel? It starts using stored fuel, or in our case, stored fat. That's right. Calorie deficiency can lead to weight loss because it forces our bodies to tap into stored fat for energy. It's a strategy often employed by those aiming to shed a few pounds. So in simple terms, a calorie deficiency means eating less than what your body burns. Simple, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering, what's the science behind this calorie deficiency? Well, it's surprisingly straightforward. The human body is like a complex machine, and like any machine, it needs fuel to function. This fuel comes in the form of calories, which we get from all the food and drinks we consume. Every action we take, from running a marathon to even just blinking, requires energy. This energy is derived from the calories we consume. But what happens when we don't supply our bodies with enough calories? That's where the concept of calorie deficiency comes into play. When we don't consume enough calories, our bodies have to find another source of energy. And guess where it goes looking? Yes, you guessed it right. It turns to our stored fat. This stored fat is essentially a reserve of energy that our bodies have saved up for a rainy day. When we create a calorie deficiency, it's like we're telling our bodies that it's time to use up those reserves. So in simple terms, a calorie deficiency forces our bodies to burn stored fat for energy, which in turn leads to weight loss. It's like dipping into your savings account when you're running low on cash. However, it's important to note that everyone's caloric needs are different. Factors such as your age, sex, physical activity level, and even your metabolic rate can influence how many calories you need each day. For example, a young active male may need more calories than an older sedentary woman. It's also worth mentioning that not all calories are created equal. You can't expect to eat a diet full of sugary snacks and still lose weight, even if you're consuming fewer calories. The quality of your calories matters just as much as the quantity. And remember, while calorie deficiency can aid in weight loss, it's not a magic bullet. It needs to be part of a balanced, healthy lifestyle that includes regular exercise and good nutrition. So when your body doesn't get enough fuel from your meals, it starts to use your fat storage. That's how you lose weight. All right, now that we've got the basics down, how do we achieve this calorie deficiency? It's a balance act, really, between what we consume and what we burn. Think of it as a seesaw. On one side, you've got what you eat and drink. On the other, your physical activity. To tip the balance in your favor, start with your plate. Reduce portion sizes, but don't skimp on nutrients. Choose low-calorie foods that are dense in nutrients. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins. They're your best friends in this journey. Next, let's tackle physical activity. You don't have to run a marathon, but do aim to get moving more. A brisk walk, a dance class, a bike ride, anything that gets your heart rate up. And remember, we're not advocating for a crash diet here. It's about making long-term, sustainable changes. It's about smart choices, not deprivation. Remember, the goal is not to starve, but to make smarter choices about what you eat and how active you are. So what role does calorie deficiency play in weight loss? Well, it's like a tool in your weight loss toolbox. It's all about the balance of energy in versus energy out. When you consume fewer calories than your body burns, you create a calorie deficit. Your body then taps into stored fat for energy, leading to weight loss. But remember, it's not a magic bullet. While calorie deficiency is a key factor, it's not the only thing that matters. Your sleep, stress management, and even genetics can also influence your weight. You see, sleep deprivation can mess with your hunger hormones, making you more likely to overeat. High stress can lead to comfort eating and decreased motivation to exercise. And your genetics? They can affect how your body stores fat and how easily you lose weight. Calorie deficiency can indeed help in weight loss, but remember, it's one piece of the puzzle. Stay healthy, stay active, and most importantly, stay positive.